Well, hi there. I'm Diana Montford, the world's first Where's my camera? Oh, that's my camera. Okay. Yes, it is. I'm the world's first transgender television journalist, and I've been at this for many years, and I still don't know how to find my camera. Okay. Anyway, my guests are the person who's been on this show most, the person you love and worship and want to lick all over, songwriting Shane.
I thought it was you.
What's that song? I want to lick
They want to lick me too. I won't be licked, damn it. Okay. Anyway, lick me, do me. No. Anyway, and fabulous talk show host, Ms. Charlene Chamberlain, who does a morning show, 2 hours every morning.
Hair and makeup every day.
But hey, 2 hours all over the world. What's it called?
It's called Morning Coffee, and it's on Monday to Friday from 9 to 11. And we have some pretty interesting and amazing guests, so we never know who's really going to show up or what they're going to have to say, sort of like this show.
Yes.
And it's a lot of fun, so I hope you'll tune in to Radio Vision Network and check us out, Morning Coffee.
Okay. And what do you want to talk about?
We're talking about love and positivity, since we just covered abuse and negativity.
In a previous show we filmed, which you have seen at another time. Now we're going to talk about love. Mm-hmm. Love, sweet love.
Yeah, love.
We have a songwriter
What
here.
about love? It's all about love.
Positive energy.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. There's a song in there.
I think so.
I think so.
I think
Yes.
so. Well, I know there is a song in there that we will hear later.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful life.
Which you wrote.
Yes. You have to do the best you can in this life and picture and get through so much in this life and just picture where you want to go and move forward and stay focused and find a way to get there, do the hard work, don't give up, smile, have a lot of faith, surround yourself with a lot of good energy and a lot of good people.
It's not so easy sometimes.
I sound like a minister.
You sound like one.
But that's
how easy is it to surround yourself with good people? You can't control others, only yourself.
That's true. You can only control yourself and your reactions and how you react to them. So I think the key is to not really react to them. Just be true to yourself and react to yourself instead. You know? People are very reactionary. They don't stop and think. If you say something they don't like it, they're immediately in your face instead of
they
thinking
judge
about
you,
it and
they
go,
judge,
well, why did she say that? Why did she behave like that? Let me think about that first before I reply. I mean, that's what I am finding out recently.
Well, people, I think, sometimes think that I'm not letting anyone get away with anything. Nobody's going to abuse me. And they see, you know, someone's self-esteem as abuse of themselves. In other words, if you have self-esteem, someone might say, who do you think you are? You know? Diana Montford? Charlene Chamberlain?
how dare
Or
you
Shane.
smile or be
Shane,
happy?
right.
How dare you be happy? But they don't know
Right.
your life.
No, they don't.
They don't know
say
that
that
you're-
those that smile the most have the most pain inside.
A lot
heard
of times
that.
I can identify with that.
Yeah, me too.
Or they have a great dentist.
True. Or both.
Yes. Or more mouth pain. You know, but whatever. But I've been drilled by a dentist a few times. But that's
I don't think I want to know that story.
Yeah.
That's for
Welcome
off
to the
air.
Diana
Off the
Montford
air.
Show. This is what I love about her.
Yes, class all the way. What can I
Tell us how you really feel.
It's not Downton Abbey.
Where
It's the Diana
Where did
Montford.
it all begin?
What do we miss in New York? Like, we haven't been here in a little while.
Yeah, what's going on with you? Consider you Diana.
I'm pregnant. No,
Oh my God, we're wealthy if you're pregnant.
Yes. No, I'm transgendered and proud. Caitlin, I love you, Caitlin Jenner. Mwah. Kiss, 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 kiss. But no, nothing's going on there.
Nothing.
But look at her. She looks
know.
like she's always up to something.
I know she does. She's got that
sparkle in
impish
her eyes.
look.
Yeah.
Well, it's the eye makeup. It makes me look calculating and cat-like, you know. Without it, I look like an old Irish nun. It's very sad.
Never that.
But, you know,
Speaking of nuns, you went to Catholic school,
I
right?
did, yes.
And you went to Catholic school.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. And no more said about Catholic school.
Some nuns were nice and some weren't.
Yes, and
Memories.
memories. Yes, oh, memories that bless and burn. Yes.
I wanted to be a nun when I was little.
So did I.
I put a towel on my head and I would be singing. Now I would
I
be
used to.
singing
I
church
went one
songs.
better. I used to put a black chiffon scarf over my head
Oh
for
my
verisimilitude.
gosh,
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's like an Italian thing, you know,
Yeah.
the Italian, old-fashioned Italian
Well,
ants in black.
Spaniards too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm half Spanish. You know.
Right.
Oh, there
You're
it is.
German.
Irish, half Irish and half German.
How cool is
English.
that?
Well, actually, it's really Scottish and Irish, more that than German, but there is a bit of German. So,
Yes. So tell me, what's been going on in your life?
well, I'm working on a couple of projects. I worked on a project with Shane. She asked me to voice a piece on a CD that's coming out soon, and that was a lot of fun, and it was a great honor to be asked to do that. So
She did an
spoken
excellent
word
job.
piece. We had a great time in
She
the
did
studio
2
together.
tracks. Yeah, we recorded her on consequences in life and choices.
And choices.
Topics that were really great about picking the right choices and doing the best for yourself. And she did a great job and really delivered the lines from her heart.
Good.
Well, thanks. And I'm working with a group that actually is going to be doing a private concert for the Pope.
Oh my
When the
God.
Pope comes to
Well, we don't know
Yeah.
when this is going to air,
Yeah,
so
that's
he
true.
may have come and gone.
Yeah, possibly.
Frankie may have said, "Hi, you
I
folks."
know.
Well, it's 50 years. If the Pope, we're filming this in 2015, it's 50 years. I remember my grandmother actually stood in the street on the Upper East Side where we lived to see the Pope ride by. I saw her from a window.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty amazing. Yeah.
Pope Paul VI, I think it was.
I don't know. There's so many popes I
Yeah.
can't keep track of them anymore.
I know,
you know?
I know. And there's always Pope Joan. That's why they now truly have a crotch check to make sure that the Pope is male and not female.
See, the only
Wait a minute. Wait
No,
a
I
minute.
swear.
only
How do
place
you
you
know
can get
this?
this kind of information is
I went to
my
Catholic
show.
school. No, I swear it's true. It's really
It is
true.
true.
Pope Joan.
See?
Wait
It
a minute.
is
I
true.
can't get past the Pope Joan.
There was a woman who passed as a man and was a pope and was an excellent
In
pope.
fact, she looked a little like this with the short hair.
There's something I have to tell you. But anyway, yes, and then they found out that she was a woman. I think she fell in love with a cardinal or one of
Or
the Swiss
something.
Guard and got pregnant, and
Oh
that
my
blew her
gosh.
cover. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Okay, you just blew my mind.
If you're passing as a man, try not to get pregnant. Write this down.
Yeah,
please.
exactly. Really. Telltale giveaway.
Yes, they will not think it's a pot belly. No.
Rules by Diana Montfort.
Right.
Yes, Diana Montfort teaches you how to live.
Yes, your life.
Sister Mary Diana explains it all to you.
That's it. With a little bit of Joan thrown in.
Yes, but so
So I've just been busy with some creative projects, which have been very fun. And my show's been going, pretty, it's been chugging along. I have a
how long
co-host.
have you been doing
Been
it?
doing it since February. We launched it Valentine's week, which was a fun week because it was all about love, and we had a lot of interesting guests on, relationship coaches and florists and chocolate. We always have chocolate, that was a really good show. And, it's, as I said, it's very interesting. We have some amazing guests, and, I've talked to midwives, I've talked to bankers, I've talked to scientists, I have lots of musicians come on because that's my thing, entertainment. So I
Right.
always like to embrace the arts. But my main mission is really with this show is to help others get their message out to the world. And I hope that I'm good at facilitating and helping them do that. So that's why I do it, and I love it. I really enjoy it.
Now, you are also a dancer.
I am a dancer, and we're on hiatus right now, but dance should start up probably the end of September. We'll be back in the studio rehearsing for Nutcracker and
Oh,
a couple of other
fabulous!
shows.
Yes, and Nutcracker's an automatic sellout usually. no?
Yeah, we do really well with it. Really, really well with that. And then in the spring, there's usually a story ballet. It's either Swan Lake or Sleeping Beauty or Cinderella or La Bayadere, one of those.
Well, they even have
Nice.
Don Quixote, other interesting ballets now
Yes. Yeah.
that are, But so,
So it keeps me busy. Very busy.
well, you're very busy. Did you do your show this morning?
No, I did not. I'm here instead. We decided to spend the day in New York.
But how did you? Did you have film?
I had a guest host cover for me today.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So it's good. We have a couple.
Who was your guest host?
I'm not sure who they brought in. We have a couple of people that were
Standby,
interested in actually being on. So my co-host invited them to come on and I guess co-host with him to see if they liked it.
Do co-hosts choose their own guests?
They can, yeah. And lots of times I will produce my show and I'll pick who I'd like to come on.
Yeah, well,
Sometimes it's a lot easier because if they're friends or colleagues, you know a little bit more about them and what their mission is, so it's easier for you to help them get their word out. So
Yeah.
I like it. I like all of it.
Yeah.
I like booking my guests. I like interview. I like to do the due diligence, pre-show interviews, and I love having them on.
Haven't you found that you've learned so much from doing the research for your show? I found
Yes, I love to do that. And being a publicist, I've always been about, digging in and trying to find the story. So it's like a natural fit for me because for years I was always pitching the stories to the press, but now I am actually still finding the story, but then helping that person, client, guest get their story out. So in a much bigger way. So
have you had Shane on?
I've had her on several times. Yeah. Shane has been on my music show 2 or 3 times, and
front
then
row.
She was on Morning Coffee. I guess about a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's live.
And it's live stream. Yeah. So you can log on and watch it from your computer. Or
Do
your
they have
phone
every
device.
episode stored somewhere?
You know what they do now? They were keeping all of them on our YouTube channel, but they're running out of storage space. So now what happens is it stays on our server for 30 days, so you can go in and watch. It goes back 30 days, but we have things on it that are a little bit older than 30 days. So the link remains live for 30 days, and then some of them they'll pull off and put on YouTube. Others, they won't. I guess they deem that maybe it's not important enough or interesting enough. It depends on what the producers want
Who
to
have
do
been
with
some
it.
of your more interesting guests?
Shane. It's always a lot of fun when I have her on.
Wherever we go, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's like a comedy show. I've had midwives on. That was very interesting. I learned a lot about midwifery, as it's called. And oh my gosh, I just
have you ever had guests you didn't like and didn't connect with and were stuck with them, and now what do we do? We're live.
No, the one, very few of them don't talk. And you know what I mean when I say that.
The ones who answer yes, no, yes.
And you have to have, that's why you have to do your due diligence to know a little bit about their business or their background so you can continue the conversation when they stop talking. And I have had that happen a couple times, and a couple of times I've said, and now it's time for a commercial break. And that's what we do, because we do a couple commercial breaks, which is great. It lets us kind of regroup during our
So you have
half-hour
sponsors.
segment. We do.
That's
we do.
fabulous.
We absolutely do. And I also have found that a lot of people are very nervous to come on and talk, and even though it's just me, my co-host, and a camera, it's very non-threatening to me, and I don't, it's not like there's an audience out there, but they're like, oh my gosh, we're so frightened, and we're afraid we're going to say the wrong thing, and I usually calm them down about 10 or 15 minutes before we go on the air, and I say, listen, it's just like you're in my living room talking to me like you are now. Don't think about the camera, it's just us. And usually they relax, and they usually have a great time, and we get great reports afterwards, great posts on our Facebook page. We had such a wonderful time. When can we come back? And when I hear that, when can we come back, I know I did my job.
Right.
Do you have a lot of repeat guests?
I do, yeah. And I like to bring the musical guests on 3 or 4 times a year because they're usually, working on different projects, and it's nice to embrace that and have them come back on, if they have something new to share. So it's pretty cool. I had Soul Records on not too long ago. Soul Records was owned by Berry Gordy, Motown, and he, all the artists on the label. There were the Delphonics. Gladys Knight was on there. A lot of the old
all
Motown,
the immortals.
all the immortal Motown artists. But Barry let the trademark go. He put the trademark up for sale and the logo up for sale. The artists are all ferreted out to other labels now, so it doesn't involve any artists. But I got a call about 2 months ago from an attorney, Robert Johnson, who said, I just bought the Soul Records label. I go, what do you mean you bought the label? He said, I bought the trademark, the logo, the label, not the artist. But I am now embracing the music community and bringing back the sound of soul records, and I'm recording artists with that sort of Motown feel, but updated. So I've had them on a couple of times, and it's pretty cool. So some people are doing some amazing things out there, and you'll agree, in the music industry alone, there's so many amazing things happening right now.
It's turning around, and I knew it would eventually be, we're overdue, but it's really glad that I'm still alive to be able to see it,
And be a part of it.
Yeah, because how long were we saying it's never going to happen? So many people have said that. But it is.
Well, I'm combing my hair in the monitor. Ever the narcissist. But I'll comb your hair in the monitor.
It goes along with the acting bit. I do it too.
Okay, exactly. Your hair is fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect.
It lays perfect.
Yes, it's a shampoo commercial.
Oh, thank you.
I know,
I'm a brick girl.
Just right.
So now, how do you mean the music business has turned around?
It's starting to be more positive, and people are starting to do music for the right reasons.
Can you make money at it today? Because you couldn't a few years ago.
That is not happening.
Because computers,
like it should.
Downloads,
But
it's all 99 cents for a song.
It's on its
so
way.
why should people, unless you love it, why should you do it?
Well,
it used to be they signed you, you were filthy rich.
Oh my gosh, you got a recording contract, you were paid to go into the studio and record, then they paid for you to go on tour. And 1, 3, 5 LP options or CD options, that doesn't happen anymore.
They're fighting for their rights
Yeah.
with this royalty case and going to Washington. That's coming up, where your songs and your royalties are going to be protected.
Good.
And so that's coming up, and it's been a long time in the waiting. And there's so many people that sign petitions, and let's just see what happens. And because something has to give. And the artist shouldn't just be getting pennies. How do you sell millions of records and then your account says $81?
Right.
It's like, come on. And people were doing music for the wrong reasons. Meaning the ones that are hooked on big major shows that are on TV, making you think it's so easy and you can be a star and you're going to be all this.
No.
So these people are starry-eyed. They spend money on all these music lessons and recording
Voice
and all these
lessons.
things, and and they don't really know the other side of the coin. And you watch a lot of people, downhearted through it, and it's sad. There should be a fair play. It should be fair game. It's not equal on all sides. So
on that note, let's sing a song. Let's sing a song.
Oh, okay. I'm still thinking about the poor people. Okay.
What song are you singing,
Beautiful Life.
Oh.
Okay, so that's about...
that was a very awkward segue of mine. It wasn't a segue.
So
it was our chop.
That's right.
So this is about the struggles, and then actually I'm singing in it, how high is this mountain I'm climbing? Will I ever, to be in that beautiful life? This is what you
What
get
do you
to be in
mean
the
beautiful life?
A beautiful life is when you are able to do what you love what you do, and then you reap the rewards from it. You're either touching lives or you're making that your career, and you have some financial benefit from it.
Because neither you nor I gets paid for our show. That's something some people don't know. I've been doing
We volunteer.
Yes, I have been doing this show for 25 years, since 1990. I have never been paid for it. I do it for free, and Charlene does her own show, I believe, also for free.
Yeah.
So you have to love what you do. I don't go to work. This isn't work. This is fun. I'm hanging out with my friends, whom I love. Mwah, love you a lot. Okay, let's hear that
songs
music.
that have messages in the music, just like you guys. When you reach people, I do it through music. So we all have a common denominator here, and that's what I love about being with the three of us all together and speaking to the great audience that we have that appreciate that and understand that. So.
Yeah. So what's the song
called?
called?
Hit it, baby. A Beautiful Life.
A Beautiful Life.
Packing my bags and headed home again. So much love is so much pain. I'm getting my spirit back and my soul home again, and find a rainbow through this rain, through this rain, through this rain. I'm coming to LA on the first plane on Monday. I'm bringing my heart and all my songs. So get the keyboards out and all the mic stands ready. I'm gonna be working all day long, 'cause I'm feeling strong. Yeah, I'm feeling strong. In the middle of the night, I call you. In the middle of my mind. Yeah, even though we're so far apart, baby, I feel you close in my arms. In the beautiful night, in the beautiful night. How high is this mountain I'm climbing? Will I ever find what I need? Yeah, will you come and stay with me, baby? Will you come and be happy with me in this beautiful life? In the beautiful life. How high is this mountain I'm climbing? Will I ever find what I need? Yeah, will you come and play with me, baby? Will you come and be happy with me in this beautiful life? In this beautiful life. In this beautiful life. Yes, there's a beautiful
Wonderful. Did you write that?
Yes, I did. And when I was going through some of my hardest work in the studio and my projects, and I just felt like I could see this light. I still see the light through all the hard work, and I have to jump through hoops, and I realized all the work that I went through all my life with my music, even though I gave up the music and then I came back late in life, and I was able to see the light
And
through it all.
where can people get this?
That will be released soon because I'm working on my CD now. for my songs, and you get to hear that first here too.
Another preview.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Wow.
So that's a
So
beautiful.
that's
and
great.
it's not released yet.
CD
but
Baby?
cdbaby.com, you will find it, and it's called A Beautiful Life.
I just
And
want to pop in here for a minute. Well, I was listening to you sing that song. It was absolutely a beautiful song, but it also painted a beautiful picture. Every word that I heard come from your lips, I could actually see that scene unfold.
Thank you so
Really
much.
pretty.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. I hope that inspires others, especially you, because I know you and I walk a lot of the same paths.
We do.
We've learned a lot of lessons. We've tried to make headway in the business and give a lot of information and good lessons to a lot of people who have not appreciated it
No.
and have used that, but we still never gave up, and we're still learning, and,
And we're still smiling.
And on that cheerful note, we are almost out of time. So, all right, if you have one message to give to people in 30 seconds.
One message to give to people: always honor your truth.
One message to give to people in 30 seconds.
do what you love and love what you do, and thank God for everything.
Don't spit into the wind. Okay. I'm Diana Montford. My guests have been songwriting Shane, previewing her new song, A Wonderful Life, A Beautiful
A
Life.
beautiful life.
A beautiful
We can have
life.
one.
Yes, you can. And you can have two, actually. They don't put weight on you.
And beautiful friends.
Yes.
I heard that.
And Charlene Chamberlain, who is the host of,
Morning Coffee.
and where can they see it?
RadioVisionNetwork.com, Monday to Friday, 9 to 11.
Okay. And we have a minute to fill. How can we fill this minute?
What do you need filling?
Well, no. Oh, gee.
What are you gonna be doing
What does
next?
that mean?
Yes, what are you going to be doing?
I'm going to be doing this show, I hope, forevermore.
We
yes.
hope you are too.
Yes, and although should Hollywood call, we can
You're
all,
there.
Yeah, we can all
Can you
watch
bring
it.
your sisters with you?
Of course, we can watch it from Hollywood, and we'll all be together. You, me, everyone. Anyway, I'm Diana Montford. This has been the Diana Montford Show. I love you a lot, even if no one else loves you. I love you a lot, and I will see you next time. Take good care of yourself. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching. With this more distinct.